Nominating Donna was a very easy thing to do for me. She is student-centered, has their true aspirations and success in her heart, motivating students to be better than what they believe they can be, and she brings out the best in them.
I think inspiration comes from love. And if you convince students you care about them, that you have their best interest at heart, that you really have a passion for what you do, that comes through and they reciprocate. And I think it's also important to set the bar very high. Kids will rise to whatever expectations you give them.
She's the greatest of all times when it comes to mock trial. She definitely put the district on the map. And then most importantly, it brings the community together because she's been able to bring attorneys that work in our community. Some of them graduated in our community and come back and work with kids. What's also amazing about her program is the students that she's coached over the years have gone on to become attorneys or have become involved in politics or have become involved in social work. And those students always come back to give back to the schools.
Over the course of my career, I've been very, very blessed to have the opportunity to work with former students who've come back and are giving back to the RHS mock trial program. I've probably got 1/4 of my students out there in the world today as attorneys. And my proudest achievement is Joel Wax, who's currently serving as a law clerk to Associate Justice Stephen Breyer on the Supreme Court.
She is impacting the future of every single student, not only in her mock trial program, but anybody who sat in her classroom because of her high expectations, because she provides real life experiences, because she gives them opportunities to collaborate, critically think, and to be creative.
I was an educator for 37 years, and I think the thing I enjoyed most was interacting with students. I found that on most days I learned as much from them as I taught them. And never being blessed to have kids of my own, I treated my students as my kids. And so I'm in touch with a lot of them going all the way back to the early 90s.
Donna St. George, in essence, isn't just teaching kids mock trial or how to be successful in court. She's teaching them life. You know, you may be an educator for 25 or 30 years, but if you really love what you do, the impact on kids continues on 40, 50, 60, 70 years. And that's exactly what Donna has done.
It's pretty daunting to think about, you know, the impact that my students will have. Like I said, it's a blessing. It's a privilege to have come into contact with so many great kids, with supportive parents who, you know, made it all possible. A lot of stories to tell. Things I've remembered from individual students or just from certain years. I could probably write a book about all the stories I've got, but yeah, it's incredible to think about the impact.